And I said, baby, will you put in a Marley medley and keep me rocking steadily? I gave you cool and deadly, deadly and deadly, deadly.
Yes, no one. All right, the remix between Alicia Keys and Damon Marley. You looked on to the Clean Fruit song with FM 99.9. At this time, we bring to you our midday news coming to you with a kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to FMs Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to FM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, police on October 21st, 2025, arrested and charged Garnet Thomas, a 33-year-old laborer of Chauncey and Kingston, with the offense of criminal trespass. According to investigations, the accused entered upon the property of the Belial Correctional Facility as a trespasser with intent to commit the offense of introducing contraband. The offense was committed at Belial on October 20th, 2025. Thomas appeared before the Kingston Magistrate Court on October 21st and pled guilty to the charge. He was remanded in custody until October 28th, 2025 for sentencing. The NTRC, in collaboration with its partners, has announced the results of the 2025 I-Code 784 competition held on October 22nd at the Kingston Baptist Church. In the robotics category, first place went to St. Martin's Secondary School, Empoderado, Thomas Sanders Secondary School, Robustas taking the second, and third place went to Union Island Secondary School, USEC. In the secondary mobile app category, NST designers from St. Joseph's Convent, Kingston captured first place, followed by Tech Titans from Canawan Secondary School in second, and SVGS Innovators from St. Vincent Grammar School in third. In the open category, GEMS with GEMS Med placed first, the Mandem with EcoTrack SVG placed second, and Year 10 with Lifeline placed third. The Mountain View Adventist Academy received special recognition for submitting the most entries. Additionally, the open category winners will receive a $30,000 grant to further develop their app. Still on the local scene, Invest SVG opened the doors of Everything Vinci Expo Plus today from 10 a.m. The expo will span 5 days over the Independence Weekend until October 27th at its brand new location at the Diamond Industrial Estate. With an increased capacity for exhibitors, new facilities, and participants from across the region, it is anticipated that 2025's Everything Vinci Expo Plus will be the biggest expo ever hosted in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, on track to becoming the OECS largest exposition event. Each day, the expo will be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and will host an exciting array of producers and service providers from different sectors. Additionally, the Everything Vinci Expo Plus will be hosting an opening ceremony at their dedicated events area from 6 p.m. this evening. The ceremony will feature entertainment, keynote speeches, live music, and a performance from Junior Soccer Monarch champion Lexi. The public is invited to attend the opening ceremony and celebrate the start of our nation's 46th Independence Weekend in true Vinci style. On to news in the region. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, is warning of a resurgence of cholera in the Quest Department of Haiti as it reports on the impact of ongoing gang warfare in the French-speaking CARICOM country. OCHA, the UN Aid Coordination Office, said that the resurgence had been occurring over the past month and that health authorities reported new cases in the commune of Pétionville following 11 weeks with no cases. It said that in just a single week between October 5th and 11th, there were 139 suspected cases recorded, including more than 20 laboratory confirmed with 5 deaths reported. OCHA added Pétionville, as well as parts of the capital, Port-au-Prince, including the commune Cité-Soleil, remain on red alert amid concerns over cholera spreading at sites hosting internally displaced. It said that Haiti's Ministry of Health, with support from the UN-backed Pan American Health Organization, WHO, and humanitarian partners, has stepped up in disinfection campaigns, community awareness activities, and the distribution of chlorine, safe water, and hygiene kits in the areas that are most impacted. The Barbadian government has been urged to ban the playing of music on public service vehicles. The call came from leader of the opposition, Ralph Thorne, during debate in the House of Assembly recently on the Copyright Bill 2025. Thorne commended the intentions of the legislation to protect the works of young artists and support their goals of making money from their talents. However, he said the focus should not be on monetization at the expense of a moral deficit. Music, he stressed, was not played internationally on public service vehicles and inquired why it should be allowed locally. The King's Council lamented the airing of messages associated with sex and violence and recommended that the government consider removing music from public service vehicles. On the international scene, U.S. forces have struck a second vessel alleged to be carrying drugs in the Pacific Ocean amid an escalating U.S. campaign against seaborne drug smuggling. 3 people were killed and no U.S. forces were harmed in the strike on Wednesday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said. This came hours after the U.S. struck another boat in the Pacific, killing 2 people. Colombia's government has denounced the U.S. for carrying out strikes on vessels close to its coast, saying the American action was like applying the death penalty in a territory that is not yours. Wednesday's strike were the first in the Pacific waters, as most previous attacks were in the Caribbean. U.S. President Donald Trump has said he had the legal authority to continue bombing boats in international waters, but said he may go to the U.S. Congress if he decided to expand the targets to include those on land. Finally, in sports, Virat Kohli was dismissed for ducks in consecutive innings for the first time in his one-day international career, as Australia beat India by 2 wickets in the second ODI in Adelaide to clinch the 3-match series. Having retired from Test and T20s, these matches have been his first international since India's Champions Trophy win in March, and his first cricket at any level since the Indian Premier League final on June 3rd. The series concludes on Sunday in Sydney. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Just for you at Quartz Optical. Get 15% off. When you bring in your prescription from any other eye care provider, we'll give you 15% off the cost of your frames and lenses. So visit us today and get 15% off. Offer valid on cash and credit purchases. Conditions apply. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical.